close. All right. Let me make sure my ringers are off.
This friggin' Anubis skin for the FAMAS, the Waters of Nephilus from the Anubis collection goes for like $300, up to $300 on freaking Steam Market.
Wow,
Crazy. Yeah, the skins in this game you can sell for real money.
that's funny. So, I guess while we're here, um, great idea. Let me hit this right here. I'm gonna go to. Yeah. Anyways, I got my game running now. Um, so, Counter Strike.
Mhm.
Ta-da! Counter Strike Geo, which is what, global
Global offensive.
offensive.
Mhm.
Pluses, minuses, two of each.
Oh, like what I think are pluses and minuses?
Yes, please.
Um, Pluses is the accessibility, I think, would be one of them. Um, Another plus, it runs on just about anything. It'll run on your refrigerator if you get a new enough one. A minus, the ADS, not being able to ADS on regular guns other than snipers. Um, just kind of seems like a weird afterthought to me. I know it's a 16-year-old game, kind of late for the news on it. But, another minus. And this is a probably a what do they call that? That's something an opinion that people aren't gonna like. What is that? What is that called? Fucking Christ! A hot take. A hot take on it would be
A
would
hot
be
take. Nice.
the what else it called? There's no controller assist. There's no aim assist for controllers. So it's basically a garbage game for controls. What about you?
Well, I think two pluses, two minuses. I think one plus is that it reminds me of old school gaming because it is, in fact, old school gaming. Um, I do like your thought process on the being able to run it on multiple machines because right now I'm reaping the benefit of that. Um, because my laptop is outdated, so I can't play X Defiant on my laptop or my Xbox One,
Yeah,
or a couple of other free games that they're just giving away that look super awesome,
yeah.
but they're like, nah, your shit's outdated, bro. Step up your game. Okay, got it. So it's nice to be able to play that for that reason.
Yeah,
But to take it in a different direction and answer one on my own, um, I really like the simplicity of it. That's something that I always really appreciated about Halo. Um, the game playing when you play the game Halo, um, Jimmy, pointed it out when I first started playing that game with them about you literally just have a grenade or two, like two grenades and a pistol and a shotgun. So it's pretty much the same thing in this game. You know exactly what you have. I think a good way to describe it by today's terms is it's a level playing field. There it is.
yep,
Um, because it really does make it to where you can jump on there, not playing the game for 16 years, and still be able to play not
yeah.
aggressively, but you understand
Oh,
the
yeah.
fundamentals of it.
Still have a chance.
Yeah,
And
like
we are COD veterans, so.
correct. So, and that's why I was writing that fubbing, I believe is the term. But I was putting the hot take and the LF LPF, whatever. I'll put that in there. Two things I do not like about it. I don't like that you can't like dive or like lay down.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I think I've grew to really appreciate that playing
Like the
some of the
movement,
Call of Duties and some of the like even Apex where you can still slide and do that. It's a dislike. It's not a game breaker, but it is a dislike.
Yeah.
Another dislike of mine is there's no portals. I mean, how can you have fun playing a game without building stuff or without portals? No, I'm kidding. That right there's another win, folks. That's another thing I really like. Anyways, negative things about it. You can only play it on Steam on your PC.
Yeah.
I think that's great because then it makes you really want to fire up your PC to play that because that's specifically one you have to play. But it, I'm a console guy through and through too. So I think another plus, if I can add one, is that it got TJ to play keyboard and mouse. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. Again, it goes to the controller. There's no aim assist on it, so it's like, why am I putting myself at that much of a disadvantage? Because you're already at a disadvantage when you have controller, as it is.
Yeah. Oh.
For keyboard and mouse. So, but I do like it's the muscle memory for me with keyboard with the controller. It's like it's that familiarity of I can just do it in my sleep.
Yeah, but this shit takes you back to like Oregon Trail, bro.
Yeah.
Like you get real, back to your real roots where it all started. Where you're sitting there playing Quake, or you're playing Duke. Playing Duke, wasn't it Quake Arena? And
Doom.
Doom, that's the one. Oh my god. On PC? Dude, I remember being like 14, 15 years old and our friends were playing Doom. And they got me to try it. I ended up getting a computer when I was like 16, 17. And that was the first thing I did is put that on it and played it with my friends. And consoles we've always had, but when you get into PC, man, you want to talk about going back to your roots.
Yeah. Well, I remember going over to like my friend's house, my friend Jimmy's house, and his brother would be playing Prince of Persia on the PC.
Oh my goodness, that was such a great game.
He would be in my buddy Jimmy's room playing what was it like? Again, Super Mario Brother and Final Fantasy and things like that on console, on like Super Nintendo.
Man.
He'd be in there, so we'd go in there and watch him play that for a little bit. Like, oh, this is weird.
I remember them days, man. And then I remember playing Mortal Kombat as a teenager. Go to some different buddies' houses and they'd have it. I remember playing, Super Mario 3, Super Mario 2, Mario Brothers 1, Duck Hunt when it was actually like brand new. Not very often though, because that was only the people that had money. When you went to like your rich aunt's house, they had that shit. When you went to your broke ass aunt's house, they had the 4 bad kids.
Yeah.
You didn't get that.
Yeah.
I know, because I was one of them 4 bad kids.
I'll be getting Mortal Kombat 1 when it comes out.
The newest one?
Yeah.
Did you play 10 or 11?
I played 11 a little bit on my console before it shit the bed. My good old Xbox.
Yeah, because how long's that been not active?
A while.
Because I remember you weren't turning it off for quite a long time.
Yeah, it was always because I was always using it for Netflix, so I had it on there for all the time.
Gotcha.
I was afraid to turn it off because when I turned it off, sometimes it wouldn't turn back on.
Well, I know that.
I think it's a power supply brick, but at this point,
you might as well get a new one.
It's just out of.
Dude, because even if you go out and you spend the money to get a power block, but you're gonna get on there and have the same problems. You're not gonna be able to play shit. I can play Rocket League, which is a plus. Overwatch 2, that's okay. It's not terrible, but it won't let me on my Xbox. It won't let me play.
Yeah,
What was it?
everything's pretty much past Xbox One now. I have the
it's a
original
bummer.
Xbox, so it's even older.
Um,
That's why I have the PC. That's why I built the PC, was so I can play more stuff.
you know what's crazy is our last podcast that we actually recorded was me last November, and then there was one a while before that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. That's why I do it to Twitch, because when we're done, I'll just go to Twitch and I'll just yank this video off and I'll post it
Oh, yeah,
on YouTube. Which if you're streamed it or whatever, you can do the same. But lots happened, bro. Vegas Golden Knights waited 6 long years. 6 long years.
Oh, yeah.
6 years ain't long in hockey to win the Stanley Cup.
Seattle almost had it.
I told you guys. Vegas is gonna take it all one day. Here we are. Hey, see this hand? Watch this. You ready? Rah! Yay!
Seattle almost had it in their
Dude, I'll tell you what. I thought Seattle was gonna end up giving us a run.
Yeah.
Because man, they really locked it in. Have you seen any of Seattle's new prospects for this new season coming up? Dude, they're making changes, but so is Pittsburgh. Dude, Pittsburgh just picked up Eric Carlson off of the San Jose Sharks. He was ranked the #1 defensive player in NHL.
Okay.
He's got a bunch of awards and trophies and stuff. He's all pro, and they're saying screw it. They went in, give Sid the Kid, give Malkin and all those guys one last good run. But you know which Penguin has won the Stanley Cup recently? Phil Kessel, everybody. Phil Kessel. Thank you. And what is it, Bluger? But yes, Phil Kessel. Sorry. Go ahead. Back to your Kraken.
No.
I'll wait.
Not for him.
You guys
they
made
did
it.
good. They did good in the playoffs. They did, what was it, like 3 games?
Yeah.
4 games. They won 4 games.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, Grubauer.
No, 3 games. They won 3
Grubauer
games.
is such a great goalie.
Because it was 7 games to the playoffs, right? I'm still learning.
Yep.
So yeah. Yeah, so they won 3 out of the 7 games. Yeah, it was good. It was a good run. But I don't know. It's all right. It's all right. They brought it to Game 7, so.
So yeah, they won 3 if they lost.
Yeah, they lost.
So they won 3 and made it. Okay, now I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they brought it all the way to Game 7, but.
Oh yeah, well in the playoffs, come on, man.
Yeah.
It was their second season.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
let's be real. Like their team last year, they weren't terrible, but
They weren't that great either.
they
yeah.
their magic was there, but the candle was not burnt yet. This year they went in, they got a lot of new faces, a lot more structure. Dude, next year, I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. They're a team that I know that we're gonna end up playing in the West, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Just a lot of games, like hockey. A lot of games. Not as many, I don't think, as baseball, but there's a lot of games. I can't really keep up the whole time, but kind of why I like football a lot, because it's short. You got that 1 game a week. Your team's got that 1 game a week, and then they've got 1 playoff game. You win or you lose, one or the other.
Yeah, it's a different perspective,
Kind of all or nothing. That's why I can't watch baseball. It's just too long. It's like 200 games or some shit like that. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. No, thank you.
Brutal. Yeah, it's just
No,
fucking
thank you.
brutal. And the games aren't that
hockey's
exciting.
long. What is it, like 80 games, right?
At least hockey's like fun to watch. You know what I mean? Like it's fun to listen to.
I don't know.
Watch,
I saw that baseball game on Saturday night where the White Sox were playing. Was it Cleveland? And there was like an all-out fist fight brawl.
Yeah, there's been some uprising in baseball lately.
I was like, holy shit! I didn't know freaking Vegas was playing. I'm looking. I'm like,
Batters
where's the puck? It's baseball. Go ahead and change it.
Batters have been like hitting the catchers and shit because they're taking their swing too wide. So when they swing out, they're taking the bat like this and swinging around and whacking the friggin' side of the catcher's head with the bat. So
Oh
like
man.
there's been a few plays I've seen like that where there's been like repeat offenders, like certain batters who have a certain wide swing, I guess. And yeah, so there's been some shit like that going on. But that's about the excitement.
Man,
So
they're playing.
retaliate from the
They're playing
pitchers.
like they mean it, bro.
Yeah, some of the pitchers are like hitting the batters in the hips with the ball, like square in the hip with the ball. You know what I mean? Throwing like a fastball to the guy's hip. Yeah, it gets pretty. That's about the only time that's ever been exciting. But I can watch that in clips.
Yep. Oh, true that. The rest of it's pretty boring.
9 innings to watch to watch that.
Um. Well, my son is over a year old.
Yes, sir.
He just had his tubes put in his ears. He
Oh,
had
yeah.
his tongue tie cut, and apparently on his top lip, between the gum and the lip, was a fold of skin that held his lip and his top gum together,
Oh, okay.
which we never noticed it. And the ENT, when he was there, he's like, "We're gonna be cutting that and cutting that." And he was like, "What?" Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
since they cut his top lip, because by the time they noticed that his teeth have been growing in, so he's got a gap there because of the skin
Oh,
that was pulling. You know, it was keeping
Yeah.
it from going. So now he's got a gap there, which is fine. You know, Daddy
Yeah.
will take care of that too, like everything else. And the ENT, when he found it, he said that it should help Grayson. So
Oh, okay.
Grayson, ever since then he's been eating a lot better. I really
Yeah.
feel that. I feel he's sleeping better.
Oh, okay.
Um, it's pretty
Less
awesome.
pain.
You know,
Nice. Well, that's good.
yeah,
Now, what were the tubes in the ears for?
because he keeps getting ear infections.
Oh, okay. So it's like to keep the fluid or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, dude, that poor kid, you know, he'll drink like apple juice, and if it's not watered down enough, his shit burns his skin. Between apple juice and other fruits and other foods that he tries different things, like it's a gamble every time. I don't know if anyone else, you know, that's listening has been through that, but he'll like literally drink apple juice, and dude, his shit will make his back turn like it's like it becomes, you know, acidic on him, and it hurts him so bad. His blood will turn red. He'll cry so bad, bleed sometimes, just from
Oh, no.
certain foods, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, my little girl, she's gonna be 10, so I thought I was past all that, but here we are. I'm so
My
thankful.
niece had a bunch of stuff like that. I don't know if it was like that, but she had like a lot of food allergies.
Hmm.
Like they didn't know at first, like what was making her sick. So she had like I remember when she was like first born, like the first year, they were like literally just trying to figure out what she had, and now she goes to like she still goes even as you know a young adult, not a young adult, maybe she's still a teenager. She just graduated high school, but she has to go and get like shots and like get tested for different stuff to see if she's still allergic and all that. But yeah, I don't know if that's something that might be linked to. Yeah, she goes like I want to say like at once every couple of months. I could be wrong. Could be more frequent, more less. I think it's somewhere around that. She's got to go up to the doctor, have a little test shot and all that. Because she couldn't she can't do like a lot of milk and stuff like that. Because it's all she's got like 12 or 13 things, I think, something along those lines.
It's wild, man, and you really notice things with kids like that. During the summer here, I've been doing a lot outside. I've been working in my yard a lot, trying to be the pole boy, and that was a whole fiasco and things I dealt with, and that's a podcast for another time. But I feel bad putting them in the grass and different, like letting them touch different things out there because I'm not there, to make sure that he's not allergic to everything. Like, it's crazy. Allergies are no good. But that's why we got tubes in his ears, part of it, because of whatever infections he's getting in his ears from the fluids or what, who knows. But the wife, she had them in her ears, and my older brother did, and it seemed to help them out in life. Me, I never did, and I hear just fine.
Yep.
Huh?
What'd you say?
Huh? Huh? Yeah, you know what? I'm in the hearing society, and our slogan is "Huh."
What?
It's like I'm starting to record video clips on my phone, where I'll get home from work or from playing or whatever, and I'll sneak into the house, not from like the cameras and stuff, but like so the dog Linus don't hear me. So when I get to him and I'm holding my phone, then I wake him up because he's deaf as shit, as you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, tap, he'll look at me. I'm like, whoa. But I'll walk up to him the whole time talking shit. Like, what, motherfucker? You think you badass? Look at you, Mr. Guard Dog. Blah, 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 blah. Tap, he looks at me like, hey, George. Yeah, stupid dog. He's so funny, though.
Big ass dog, just deaf as shit.
Oh, so deaf. I was going to take a picture when I got home today because I came in the other door. And he was sitting there staring at the back door waiting for me to come through. And I come through the front door. And he's just sitting there staring. Like, I'm going to get this dude. Like, I'm walking up behind him, like, looking at him like, is this dude for real right now?
Well, it's funny. The first day I was there, this is the last time, I looked at Linus. I went, Linus, come here. And I went, oh, fuck me. It's like,
oh, shoot.
You can't fucking hear what I just said. I felt so dumb.
That's the best, though. That's the best.
Linus, come here. Oh, shit, you can't hear shit. Never mind.
Oh, but like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I love it. What else is new with you, bro? Anything you want to talk about? We got a couple more minutes here.
Just I don't know. Season's coming to an end soon at work. I got to start looking for another part-time job. I'm supposed to do. Possibly help my stepdad do some remodeling because he's trying to sell the house. So we'll see what happens. I might move in because my sister obviously lives there, so she's gonna have to find another place. So I might move in with them if they find a place that has an extra room. But I'm gonna probably help him, like, sort of finish the kitchen, remodel the bathrooms and all that, and I'll redo the floors, and so he could put some windows in and some siding, shingling and stuff, and put in stairs on the deck so he can sell it and make some money.
I'm sure the housing market there is a pretty penny too, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, the housing market's good, but the house needs a lot of work to do some stuff to it to try and get some money out of it. It's only like $300,000 right now or something like that. It could be worth a lot more. But I mean, $300,000 still is not terrible. I mean, we'll still be making a couple $100,000, I think, after he pays off the rest of the mortgage. So, keeping my fingers crossed, because if he gives me a chunk of change of that, if he gives all the kids a little bit of that, then I will be moving to PA. That will be my down payment.
Pennsylvania, what an interesting place.
Yes, sir. I need to change. Need to get out of Cape. It's just too expensive here. You can't, as a single guy, I can't afford to live here. I mean, cheapest place I found so far was like $1,200 a month. Studio. It's like studio apartment. It's just like, no, I can't do that.
Well, for $1,150, I'll put you in my I'm just trying to give you a good deal as your friend.
Yeah, I know.
We
No,
like to,
I've been
we
looking
like to call that here the family discount.
at like houses in Erie and all that. There's a lot of houses in Erie for sale. I've seen some for like 75,000. I've seen them for 120,000. I mean, I've seen them for as low as like 35, 40,000. Those ones need a lot of work. But I've seen ones that reasonably move in ready for like 60 grand, which is fucking crazy to me. Because out here, like 60 grand wouldn't get you like, buy a studio apartment for 60. You couldn't buy a studio apartment for 60 grand. You couldn't buy a trailer out here for 60 grand. Like, it's crazy.
That's big scale living, bro. $200,000 trailers. You know,
And friggin',
it's crazy. Like down in Florida and out west,
yeah,
all over. You
yeah,
know, as funny as it sounds, it's the truth. Like
yeah,
I know, I've seen it.
yeah, it's pretty nuts, man. I, what is it? I'll show you one here. So I was looking at the other day. I mean, and they're like 3 bedrooms.
Like 2.5 months ago, I went to Vegas and went out west and saw my family, my dad and his wife, and
Yeah,
my family. We all went and stuff for fun fact for people that we haven't talked to in a long time.
yeah.
But
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Looked like you had a lot of.
oh yeah, oh yeah, I quit smoking.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I had a heart to heart with my dad about my life and about my my insecurities and things. Just being a kid talking to his dad, even as a 40-year-old man, just thankful and privileged enough to be able to talk to my dad.
Yeah,
So I took advice that he had and just had a heart to heart, and I woke up the next day and I don't know what it was. I just said I was done.
yeah.
I'm kidding. It was the hangover. But I did. I said I'm done. I looked at my
Yeah.
dad. I bought a Black and Mild cigar, and I don't smoke in front of my dad. I don't know. I'm that old generation, kid where when you see your parents, uh,
Yeah.
that's how it was for me with my dad at least. And yeah, so tonight I was having my heart to heart with him. I'm sitting there hitting my Black and Mild. I didn't give a shit in the world. I'm like, yeah, this and that. Smoking a cigar. Yeah, so me and my dad went the next day and we were talking and I was drinking water and feeling pretty rough. And my dad went into the store to get something. He come out and I had a Black and Mild that I had lit by then and put back out. I'm like, I'm done. I don't want no more. Cause I've been smoking them things for like
Yeah.
a year straight. Some weekends, man, I'd get drunk and be playing, and just with the anxiety and the anxiousness, man, and I just start smoking and smoking and smoking. Next thing I know, man, I was smoking 5, 6, 7 Black and Miles a day
Oh,
for
wow.
like 2 months. So, dude, it was crazy. I'm telling you, it was not a good place. Anxiety is real, people. You see those memes out there where they're like, "This is what depression looks like," and it's like Robin Williams, like all super happy and like,
Yeah.
yeah, and they're right. My anxiety is just like a lot of people. It's crazy. And not doing the podcast and stuff like that. Not doing anything just besides playing, being dead, working. I was just
Yeah.
going. So yeah, pretty excited about that, man. And I was going to the gym. It's been a couple weeks now because I've been very busy, and I can tell you a million other excuses, but I will be going tomorrow.
Yeah.
I already got my gym bag packed up. That was the first thing I did when I got home.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could definitely tell that I've been lifting but I can tell
Yeah.
I ain't been there in 2-3 weeks. You know,
Yeah.
my body's starting to say,
What are you doing?
yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. You don't need to be a bitch to me too. You know, I
Yeah.
get it. I get it. I get it. You know who's body shaming me? I am. I'm sitting
Yeah.
there body shaming myself. I'll be like, oh man, you know what? I'm gonna get that pizza bagel right there with butter. But you don't need that. Shut
Yeah.
up. Whose side are you on?
Nice. Like
Uh,
check this place out here real quick. Hold on. Where are we here? That one. So, like this place is seven. Oops, is it not run?
that's running.
Oh no. Oh, wait. Yeah. So 79, 80,000. Right.
Wow, it's not streaming on my stream because it's full screen. But
Oh, okay. That better?
oh no no no, it won't. It just won't. I don't
Oh,
think.
oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm
But
just letting you know
yeah,
if you're looking at the stream and see it looks
like
weird
this
as well.
bathroom and
See, I like that floor.
yeah, like but like they got like a new backsplash thing
Ooh,
up.
that backsplash is sharp.
Cabinets. So I mean, I'd probably get rid of these dangling lights because it probably annoying as fuck right there in your face. But front
Ooh,
cabinets look good. You know what I
dude,
mean? Like
that is beautiful.
good little backyard. Probably need to redo these stairs in the back.
I have to throw some paint on it.
You know? Yeah. Um. A little garage thing there to park the
And
bike in.
and it's
You
like
know?
stone, so
Yeah.
like brick things. So man, that's
You
nice.
know, a little weird having the shades all the way to the thing there,
That's okay.
but yeah. I mean, like it's not too bad.
No, it looks nice.
Not a bad little place. But I mean, that's the type of stuff I found there. You know, what I mean, like there's less expensive ones. That's like the nicer of the low end.
Gotcha.
But I mean, that's what I've been looking at. I saw some that were even less that need a little bit more work.
Yep. No, it looks nice, man.
But they're all huge. They're all more bedrooms. This one's not bad. This little six used to be a church, I guess. And I could redo that. Well, upstairs work needs a little work. Got a full basement,
That's nice.
nice little yard.
Yeah, that's probably got to be 3/4 an acre.
Yeah, well, doesn't look that bad.
No.
You know, and that's all in Erie.
Yep. No, that's awesome.
Yeah, there's a bunch in there, but yeah, it's just this stuff I'm looking. If I can get 10 grand from Carlos for that, and there's my down payment.
Mm-hmm.
I think 10 grand on an 80 grand would be pretty good down payment. I think, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, that'd be the perfect
If
amount to get.
I'm gonna buy a house. I mean, I might as well, go someplace I can afford to pay it off.
Right. No, hey man, I get it. That's where it all starts. um, yeah, I definitely hope
But
the best for all that.
I've also been thinking about just getting like one of those those campers, those camper homes, and just fucking start off with that for a little while. Get like a $15,000 camper home.
Yeah, they have
But
places. They have places you can always find.
yeah,
Um, yeah, we should definitely plan to do another podcast here again in another. Probably shouldn't take 9 months or 10 months or whatever next time. I mean, I'll try and make time on a Monday or a Tuesday if that's your day right now.
I'm off those are my 2 days off right now. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I can always make some time.
and
And,
sometimes Thursday night I have off too.
okay.
Sometimes I'm out at like 5 on Thursday.
Well, right now, you know,
Hmm.
again, I've been outside a lot all summer long. Just
Yeah,
I've been grinding. You know, I got.
yeah.
You know how it goes.
Hmm.
And like tonight, last night we played Counter Strike, which, by the way, Counter
Hmm.
Strike for all the folks. I guess I never finished that. Counter Strike is on Steam. We're playing Global Offensive. It's like a first-person shooter, kind of like the Modern Warfare, Call of Duty. It's very similar to several games. Maybe next week, TJ and I can get on and we can talk a little bit more in depth. We can really write down some questions and some Q&A and different things, and we'll be prepared. So I'd plan on the next episode being video game related. So um, with that being said, I wanted to thank everybody for hanging out with us today. Uh, I'm going to end this stream, and then I'm going to switch over to stream again so we can play some CSGO.
Yes, sir.
So, um, everyone, thanks for hanging out. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay focused if you can, and don't be afraid to live your best life. Deuces.